Oh, yes, but I'm not out here for fun. I'm out here to get my health back. Howdy.
What they hit you with, Fester?
I don't know. I just opened up the trap door and said howdy, and wham!
Don't sound very friendly to me.
You must have frightened them going through Pugsley's tunnel.
Next time, Uncle Fester, knock.
I did.
Really?
I haven't used this beauty since the tax man was here.
He's to rest.
Oh, well, be my guest. I just had the whole thing sharpened.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, maybe you'd prefer the iron blade. These spikes will help you keep nice and still. It's very restful.
I don't need any rest. I'm fine. Please just put me down.
All right, that'll be all, Lurch. You know, Mr. Harris, there is an art in relaxing.
Well, I'll never master it in this menagerie. I almost got wiped out by a ray gun.
Oh, that's Pugsley. Such a show-off. That's how we lost Cousin Creep. There he was, giggling and laughing, and suddenly there he wasn't, still giggling and laughing. It was kind of eerie. But that was old Creepy. Could always take a joke.
Well, I can't. The impression those two men are getting in this house, it could disrupt international relations.
I did think they were getting a little bored. What if I was to go in and do some parlor tricks?
Oh, no.
Oh, I can saw a woman in half.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, look. It goes... The only trouble I have is getting her together again.
Better not miss, Fester. Morticia hates bullet holes in her wall.
Mama will serve the refreshment.
I'll serve it to them, right over their heads.
You? The soul of graciousness and charm.
Oh, that's true. Couldn't I just spill some coffee in their laps?
Can it be true, Uncle Fester? Can she actually be smitten with this Lionel?
Who's Lionel?
Fester!
Oh, that Lionel. Must be just going off riding with him.
I engineered that so we could talk.
Well, still, forgetting to feed her plants. Poor things are nearly starved. They won't even let me feed them. Well, no use letting this go to waste. Why doesn't she cook this for us? I am sick.
Don't worry, old boy. We'll pull you through.
Just think about how nice it's going to be tomorrow this time.
That's the only thing that's keeping me going. Hoping little Wednesday gets some nice black widows.
Most unusual. Most unusual.
Oh, it's horrible, Gomez. Just horrible.
Yes, we've done a magnificent job.
It's more than any man could stand.
Uncle Fester, the police are on their way over.
They'll never take me alive. When I'm through here, Gomez, you ought to stretch out for a while. Wonderful picker-upper. Maybe we could get my old sweetheart, Queenie.
No, she'd never leave the circus. Those bearded ladies make a fortune.
And you remember Mama.
I always said you'd grow up to be a beauty.
Oh, Mama, you haven't changed a bit, and you haven't lost a bit of your looks.
The vain old thing takes hours to get herself together.
It certainly shows.
Your problem is solved. Mama, what in the world? Love dust. Don't you remember? Worked wonders for you and Gomez.
Oh, of course. How thoughtful of you, Mama.
It'll bring the men howling.
Are you sure?
Well, we'd better use a double dose.
It's very tasty.
What have you done?
I was so hungry.
I think we should turn the other cheek.
No, when people insulted me, I always turned the other cheek.
Well?
I ran out of cheeks. No, there's only one way to settle this.
Uncle Fester! Uncle Fester, please, not that.
But, Morticia, the family honor.
He's right, Morticia. The family honor. You'll have to challenge Pomeroy to a duel.
No, I'd rather shoot him in the back. You only got 10 points.
I nipped him in the ear, didn't I?
Here, watch the master. You're standing right in my way.
It's the only safe place.
Step aside. Now watch this one. Right in the old gizzard.
This is the guest room.
That was close. Go ahead, Fester. You get another shot.
School? I never went to school, and look how I turned out.
Now, open your mouth and say ah.
Ah.
Ah. This is most unusual. Your tongue is bright blue.
Blue? It's supposed to be green.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Made it especially for you.
I know.
You must taste the cookies.
An old family recipe.
The bats are my favorites, although the lizards are good, too.
You can feel them wiggling practically all the way down.
Fester, you're not cheating.
I'm sorry. Just follow old Sherlock. You know, I wouldn't mind joining the police if it wasn't for those silly uniforms they wear. Wendy!
Uncle Fester!
Oh, I looked all over town for you. Pugsley told me you ran away.
Are you related to this kid?
He's my uncle.
Well, can't you see the family resemblance?
He's such an exhibitionist.
Oh, no, I really am run down.
It's just a simple little treatment to build up his energy.
As we see, I put this little wire in my ear. And the little generator does the rest. Go ahead, Gomez.
He really gets a charge out of this.
Wonderful. Said we're going to have a big storm tomorrow.
Uncle Fester, I'm bearing my soul to you, and you just stand there casually reading your newspaper. And last year's.
I've been trying to catch up on my reading. This is the first quiet moment I've spent in this thing in days. Mama practically lives in it. You know something? She's getting selfish in her old age.
Fester, what am I going to do about Lionel?
Who's lying?
Uncle Fester, are you sure this will help you get rid of your headache?
Keep going. That's it.
Good.
Where are they going?
Whee!
The Pomeroy boys' birthday party.
You mean those people with the white picket fence and the pink geraniums? How could you?
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to take one arm out of your coat for this test.
Never!
Beautiful.
I can even make it blink.
Tomorrow is another day.
Why didn't I think of that? I'm just gonna pack my bags and leave.
Uncle Fester, what seems to be the trouble?
Mama called me an outing pooper.
I believe it has something to do with your diet.
Impossible. I always eat a very simple, wholesome meal. Now, for breakfast this morning, I had walnut shells and sour milk.
Oh, you should have had green persimmons first.
Naturally.